First time we've been able to catch up with you, and it's here whilst we're in Birmingham. So, first off, before we take a look at what's coming up for you, how's the last few months been in terms of preparation, training-wise?
Yeah, it's been tough, mate. Last 8 weeks, I put myself through hell. Trained very hard every day, twice a day. But yeah, I'm just ready for this experience now, mate. Yeah.
And in terms of your first contest, you've got Abdul Omar from Ghana as well. Do you know much about your opponents at the moment?
Don't know much about him, to be fair, mate. I think he got a bronze medal back in 2014, and he was in the Olympics in 2016. But yeah, I don't know much about him. And to be honest, I'm not too bothered. I'm here to do a job, and I'm ready for it.
And of course, you've been just going through the stages since you first arrived. What are the sort of things you've been able to do training-wise? Because what are the facilities like?
To be honest, mate, it's a quality setup here. Nice gym, spa treatment, physio treatment's all free, quality canteen. But me and Jade had a quick session this morning, just sharpen the pads, just ticking over, to be honest, mate, all ready to go tomorrow.
I was going to say, because there's certain things I guess you can't go too overboard on because you don't want to risk injury at this stage, do you? So is it just kind of like keeping that rhythm at a certain level to go into that first bout?
Yeah, of course, mate. Obviously, we're not going to get any fitter now. It's just about ticking over, keeping ourselves sharp. And that's it, mate, yeah, just keep ticking over.
And just being at the Commonwealth Games for you in general, just how does that feel to represent the island?
Yeah, unbelievable experience, mate. Honestly, I felt a bit overwhelmed when I first arrived, obviously seeing all the different countries here. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm here to do a job and I'm here to get a medal, mate. So yeah, I'm ready for it.
And the fact, because a few years back you took a little bit of a break from boxing for a time, if I'm right in saying as well, and then you've come back into it over time. Obviously, been on that upward curve because you deserve to be here as well. How's that been over recent time, building yourself back up to this level?
Yeah, I actually had a 7 year layoff, but obviously I boxed for 10 years as a kid. Had a 7 year layoff, been back in it just over a year now. Been doing very well, obviously domestic level. Qualified for this just after Christmas. But yeah, since I heard I was going to the Commonwealth Games, mate, I've just been living in the gym. I've just been a man on the mission just to get this task ahead.
And like you said, you did have that break for a time, but you must have always still just had that hunger and desire in some form to get back involved. And then it got to the point, right, this is what I want to do now. I'm working towards it.
Yeah, it's boxing's been on my mind every day. Obviously, I didn't plan to having 7 years off, but I think 7 years was a bit too long. But I've come back strong, to be honest, mate. I think the time off's done me the world of good as well.
Because sometimes maybe just to take a step back for a time in whatever you're doing, that can sometimes just give you a little bit of a reset, both physically and mentally, to kind of go, now I'm in control. Now I can organise what I want to do and push for what I want to do.
Yeah, because obviously as a kid, mate, obviously I'm very determined and it's a big sport, big commitment. Like I don't cut any corners. Once I'm in the game, I'm in the game then. But obviously that 7 years out, done what I needed to do. There's no cutting corners. In training, I'm full on all the time. I'm training twice a day. I haven't drank for like 3 months. Do you know what I mean? So I'm here. I'm ready to do a job.
And just one final question. I know Jade will know this because she's been on island, but there's obviously plenty of people around on island that'll see, Jade travelling across, know that you're here as well. If there are those, maybe younger or wherever they are at the moment in terms of their boxing and want to push on and come to events like these in the future, what would you say to them to maybe say, motivation-wise possibly?
Just keep chipping away and obviously just practice, mate. That's all it is. Stay switched on, stay determined, just stay in the gym. Obviously try and enjoy yourself at the same time as well. That's my biggest tip. Obviously I'm a bit full on, and that's what when I was a kid I was just too full on. Kind of fell out all over the sport. Had my time off. I'm back in it now. Love it more than ever. And now I'm here. So it's just time to go.
And sorry, just one final question onto my final question. I'm not going to ask you to make any predictions. That wouldn't be fair. But just what are the main things you want to take from the games? I'm not going to ask you for certain results, but just for your career as a boxer, I guess. Are there any particular things that you just want to take from this, or do you want to see how it goes?
Yeah, mate, I'm buzzing that obviously to be here. It's a great experience. Being around all these different countries, it's just unbelievable. But like I said, I put myself through like a horrible 8 to 10 week camp. Been living and breathing boxing at the minute, and I'm here to do a job. I'm not here just to collect these badges. I'm here to collect medals at the end of the day, and that's what I'm going to do.